Hello friends, I am back today with another Bookmas video. Yes, this is the situation we're dealing with in December. It was like 76 degrees today. The high on Christmas Day is gonna be like 80. Welcome to Texas. So today's video is not a book video. This is about the podcasts that I discovered this year. It's not very many, but I did want, I like to chat about my podcasts. A girl that I work with now, she and I chat a lot about it, and that made me think that, sorry, I don't know what's happening. I'm like seeing the reflection of all of this happening. But her and I chatting about podcasts made me feel like I wanted to share it on here. So, the first one that I found this year was All Crime, No Cattle. I do listen to all of my podcasts on Apple Podcast app, so I don't know where else they may be available, but I do know they're on there. So this one is a Texas true crime podcast. They focus on cases from Texas. I started listening to this one. My sister told me about this one, but I started listening to it when I was working overnights, which is probably not the best situation to be listening to true crime, but I got a lot of podcasts listening in, so I do wish that they posted a little bit more regularly now. They've kind of slowed down in their posting, but next was Redhanded. I spoke about this whenever I did my favorites video back months ago. My best friend told me about this one when we went to the zoo for my birthday. We listened to a couple of episodes. This one is another true crime podcast, and it is run by two women, Hannah and Saruti, that are, I don't know if they're from London or if they just live in London now. They're from the UK, but the thing that I like most about Redhanded is that they don't just focus on US and UK cases like a lot of other podcasts do. There's been a lot of other episodes from like around the world on cases that I'd never heard of before. The next one I discovered is Drama Queens. This one is the ladies from Wintery Hill. It's just them watching episodes and then recording a podcast about things they remember from filming, things they didn't know happened in the show, and just them rewatching it all these years later. And I really enjoyed that because Wintery Hill and the OC were probably my favorite shows in high school. There is a podcast kind of like this for the OC, but I haven't listened to it yet. I don't remember the name of it. But the one for Wintery Hill, Drama Queens, I got behind on because I wanted to watch the episode and then listen to their podcast, but like that takes a lot of time, and I just recently decided to just forego watching the episodes and just finding like a synopsis online, reading what's going on, and then like doing it that way. So I am catching up slowly, but not caught up on this one. Then there was Noble Blood. I forget the name of the woman who does this one. But this one is kind of more of a history lesson. Some of them are a bit true crimey, but not all of them have that aspect in them. The thing I like about it is I really enjoy history, and like that, like I really enjoy royal families. I don't know how to say that, but like I really enjoy that it's not just the story about royals that you may hear in the history books. It's kind of the other things, kind of more nuanced stories from their lives. Yeah. And then the one that I just finally caught up with this week is Murder with My Husband. I saw this one on Instagram originally, and then went to my podcast app and checked it out. And this one is a woman, Peyton, who I think she just bugged her husband a lot. Her husband's name is Garrett. I think she just bugged him a lot about telling him the things that she was hearing, the cases that she was hearing. I don't know if it was podcasts or documentaries or however she got her information. And I think he finally was just like, let's, like, I think they finally just decided to do the podcast to, like, because he was hearing the stories anyway, and it kind of gave them an outlet to, for her to tell the stories. But yeah, I really enjoy them. Um, and then the one that I'm currently listening to, I saw it on a like special episode of Redhanded. They interviewed this woman. I think her name is Sam something. I want to say Sam Walker, but I don't know that for sure. But the podcast is called American Vigilante, and she's interviewing this other man who goes like where the cops won't go. I don't know how I feel about that yet. That's the point of the podcast, I think, is that you don't really know how you're supposed to feel. But I think I'm 3 episodes in, 3 or 4. But I am really enjoying it. So that is what I discovered this year in the way of podcast. I am definitely open to some podcast suggestions down below. So that is today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!